All right. I don't normally go live on YouTube. I haven't gone live in a while on Twitch either, but just figured I'd play some stuff on here. If anybody's watching, what do you want me to play? I don't normally stream on YouTube, so not entirely sure what I'm doing. Had two local arcades open up recently. Oh, I was not even looking at the screen. uh, hey, Chaotic, going good. I haven't ever live streamed before, so I just thought I would give it a shot. I've live streamed on Twitch, but not on YouTube. So it's something I eventually would like to get into. But I'm just playing stuff on my Switch. Oh. Thought I could get that jump. One of the local arcades that opened up recently has a few Nintendo cabinets, which is nice. They have Donkey Kong, they have Donkey Kong Jr., Donkey Kong 3, they have Popeye, which I really like. Popeye is probably one of my favorite of the Nintendo cabinets, but I know the Donkey Kong is probably the most popular. I do love the Arcade Archives series on Switch and other consoles. Oh. I think some of them are on sale right now. I think Elevator Action's on sale. I'm wanting to get that. Yeah, Popeye is really cool. From what I understand, Miyamoto originally wanted to make a Popeye game, and they weren't able to at the time, so that's how Donkey Kong got made. And then later on, they were able to get the license and make a Popeye game. I used to play I think the Atari, I think there was a version on the Atari 2600 that I used to play as a kid. If not, then I actually played the Nintendo version, but we didn't own that. So I think it was on the Atari. We had a copy of that. That was my first exposure to the Popeye arcade game. Oh my gosh. All right. Saw y'all were talking about playing Mario Kart. Uh, It'd be fun to play with everybody sometime. I haven't played any Mario Kart online in a while. All right, I'll go ahead and add you. That's awesome. So I downloaded this truck simulator game. It was like $1.99, I think. So I thought I'd check it out, but I think you can only play it in handheld mode. Whenever I try to boot it up from the TV, I can't get past you won't let me do anything. Uh, I have to like actually use the touch screen to do anything in the game. How to get started on it. I wish Cruis'n Blast had some online play. I don't think it does. Where's my control? Yeah, one of the new arcades. A couple of my friends and I went there Saturday, and then we came back and played this for a while. I still haven't unlocked everything on this game. I really wish Arcade One Up could get the license to put a cruising game out. Uh, Particularly, it'd be cool if they could make a cab for the first Cruis'n USA. I know that is a pipe dream. But I guess that's a local play for people that are insane. So yeah, there's no online in this game. I'm not gonna race out one. The arcade in Aiken that opened, they have a Cruis'n USA cabinet. The first one, or yeah, the first Cruis'n USA. I never knew how to do the extra cars in the arcade version. I knew on the N64 how to get the extra cars, so I looked it up, and so I was playing with the school bus the other week when I was up at that arcade. I'm glad they put a lot of secret cars in this on this game too. I think Cruis'n USA on the 64 was the only cruising game I ever got for a home console. But I think they put some other ones out. Cruis'n Exotica, the second one. Is that on this? Is that on the 64? I don't remember. Third place.
Third place.
Oh, Exotica and World were on the 64? Yeah, I never got those for whatever reason. I might have to try to track those down sometime. Or if we get lucky, maybe they'll actually put them on the 64 games on the Switch. Cool, all three were on the 64. Yeah, I might see if I can find those. I don't have my 64 hooked up right now, but I do still have it. I never really got rid of any of my old consoles. I always kept them for my collection's sake. Although I did recently start culling some of my actual physical games recently. Just things I knew I was never going to really play anymore. Anybody played F-Zero 99 yet? This game is crazy. Oh, some of them are digital, some of them are physical. I have a lot of physical games, but I also have a lot of digital. I'll pick up a lot of stuff when it's on sale. Um, I mainly play stuff on my Switch, but I play some stuff on my Xbox One and my PS4. But I still don't have an Xbox Series X yet or a PS5, but that'll probably be coming at some point. I do like having the digital so I can just start it up and not have to switch out cartridges, but I definitely like collecting cartridges for bigger games and just certain games in general. Still don't know why I haven't gotten Tears of the Kingdom yet, but it's coming. And then that new Mario comes out really soon too. That looks really good. Oh my gosh. Not doing so hot. I did not mean to boost. I'm gonna die. Oh man. Yeah, that's true. A lot of stuff they discontinue physically and then you have to get it digitally. I really need to get on getting some things like Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I need to get, and I need to get Bayonetta 3. But there's all kinds of games that I want to get, so I can't get everything all at once. I'm going to Japan in a couple of months, so now I'm trying to not spend a lot of money right now. So I really couldn't pre-order that pinball machine yet anyway, but I do want to get an At Games Legends Ultimate Pinball, but one of the 4K ones, but I need to wait till they actually release a skin for it that I want. Not that I dislike the Adams family, but I would rather have a different skin for the pinball machine if I get it. Hopefully, if they're going to be able to put out Star Wars, um, they'll be able to do that for one of their skins. That'd be nice. I'm definitely planning to get that new Street Fighter cabinet when it comes out. Uh, Looks really nice. The only other Street Fighter cabinet I had from Arcade One Up was the first gen Street Fighter cabinet, and could definitely use a nicer one with online and everything. But I sold that one off a while back because I knew I'd upgrade to one of the better Street Fighters later on, but I kept putting it off, which I'm glad because I do like the deluxe form factor a lot better. But I wish they would just go ahead and announce an XL Street Fighter. I didn't even know that was the last lap. Yeah, I've wanted to go to Japan for a long time. My girlfriend went a couple of years ago, and then she started planning this trip for us to go. And we've both been watching a lot of videos on it, getting prepared for it. Like I said, she's been before. We're going to go for 2 weeks. We're going to go to Tokyo for a week and Osaka for a week. I'll definitely be making some videos of some arcades over there. Yeah, I think that that Dynamo looks really nice. So. I was close to getting the Shinku Hadouken, and I'm glad that I waited and didn't get it. Now, some of these requirements to get new machines in this F-Zero 99, I am never going to get. I'm not going to finish first place in a Grand Prix. I'm not going to finish first place in a F-Zero 99 race in general. Some of the rest of them are doable, but I just don't see myself ever getting first place. I'm not that good at this game. I'll do one more race. I've been thinking about getting a racing wheel for the Switch. They have a cheaper model out, and then they have a nicer model out. I thought about getting that nicer model. There are some good racing games on the Switch, so I might eventually do that. I thought about getting a whole setup and making it really nice, but I don't know if I'll end up doing that or just get the steering wheel with the pedals, but I might get one of those frames. I do regret not getting that Outrun cabinet when it was available. I always liked playing Outrun in the arcade. Especially Outrunners, that was the one I remember playing most. Wasn't really interested in Ridge Racer. When they made a mistake using that boost there. I survived. Speaking of selling cabs, I think I'm going to sell my Miss Pac-Man table soon. I have that first model. It doesn't have online. It doesn't have any. Doesn't have online leaderboards. It doesn't have the settings for any of the games, so I can't play Fast Miss Pac-Man on it. And all the other games besides Miss Pac-Man are on my Pac-Man Deluxe. So I do love having a cocktail table, but it's more worth it to me to sell it for the space. Maybe later on down the line they'll make a XL cocktail table. Or I can just get a regular cocktail table at some point in the future. Play some Karate Champ. Funny story about Karate Champ. Thanks, man. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. So I once had an opportunity to buy a Karate Champ arcade cabinet for $100 from a drive-in movie theater. And I did not buy it because at the time I was living with a friend of mine. It was mainly his place, so I didn't have a place to put it really. And I regret it. I should have just bought the thing, taken it to my dad's, and left it there and stored it because he would let him and my mom would let me store it at their place. So should have just called my dad and said, "Hey, can I bring this up there?" $100. I mean, that would have been amazing. And I do like Karate Champ, so it would have been nice. And it worked really nice too. It wasn't in bad condition or anything. All the artwork looked good. The game played well. I regret it to this day that I did not buy that Karate Champ cabinet. This was before Arcade 1-Up was a thing, so it was. Would have been really nice. I had a chance once to get a cabinet, an X-Men four-player cabinet too, back before Arcade 1-Up was around. It was at a flea market, and I think they wanted maybe 300 for it. It was a good price. I should have got it. That would have been two arcades I could have had, real arcades, and I passed it up. I'm not oof. I'm not great at Karate Champ. This is something that I would like to get better at. I do like that on the Switch here I can play it with the two sticks the way it is in the arcade. One of the reasons I hate that I did not buy the Burger Time Arcade 1-Up cabinet is because this was on there. And I do like this game a lot. Oof. If you're watching and there's anything you'd like me to play, just tell me. I'll put it on. I'm just kind of playing around on different games tonight. when I was in college, my first year, they had an MVS cabinet at the college, and they had King of Fighters 99 on it. I used to play this all the time. Know for most people, 98 was their absolute favorite, but I really do like 99. I like the 4-player system. Hey, thanks, Sandman. I appreciate it. First time I've ever streamed. I just decided I would stream tonight. I've streamed on Twitch before, but never on YouTube, so thought I'd give it a shot. Just play some games tonight. On the East Coast, so it's about 11:40. Not sure how long I'll stick on here tonight, but I'll be here a little bit. Yeah, I really got to get that MVSX cabinet. I love SNK fighters. Terry Bogard is the greatest fighting game character of all time. Funny enough, I think my favorite game to play as Terry in is actually Capcom vs. SNK 2. I think Capcom did an amazing job with the SNK characters in that game. And the sprites in CVS 2 are just amazing. Did I try Spy Hunter? What do you mean, did I try Spy Hunter? I don't think I have Spy Hunter on my Switch. Is that one of the arcade games available on the Switch? So I'll have to check that out. Because I do like Spy Hunter a lot. next to Terry, Mary is probably my favorite character in King of Fighters games. I did hate that she was not in Capcom vs. SNK 2 or Capcom vs. SNK. I didn't play. I think I've played SNK vs. Capcom once. I don't remember who all is in that. I don't think she's in that either. So I hate that she missed out on those crossovers. If anybody's a fan of um, elevator action, it is on sale right now on the Switch, the Arcade Archives version. I do plan to pick that up. It's one of my favorite games. It's one that I wish would be on Arcade 1 of 10. But they actually have elevator action. They have a newer elevator action game that was made that's on the Switch. It's like a sequel that has multiplayer, and it's a little different than the original arcade. And our Dave and Buster's here has a like light gun game, elevator action game that's new. It's a lot of fun. I want to go record a video one day playing through that game. I actually don't think I've ever actually played Gyre Kung Fu. I'm familiar with it, that it exists, but I don't think I've played it. Something I'd be interested in checking out. But I just haven't played it at all, so I couldn't really give an opinion on it. Oh yeah, Robotron's an amazing two-stick game. I love Robotron. Also really like Smash TV. The arcade in Aiken that opened up recently, they have a Smash TV cabinet, so I got to play on that recently. That's a lot of fun. I also played it back in the day in the arcades as a kid. Hey, how was that Kamen Rider game? I've been wanting to actually get some more modern Kamen Rider games if they're any good. I haven't played. Uh, the only Kamen Rider game I played that I liked was the one on the was a Super Famicom one that's like a beat 'em up game based on the first Kamen Rider. You can play as Rider 1 and 2. That one's fun. Uh, but other than that, I've played a lot of crappy Kamen Rider games, if that makes sense. Is 15 the newest one? I haven't played the newest KOF. I've played the one before that though on my PS4, uh, but I've not played the newest one. For whatever reason, I haven't played it. I need to. I haven't played as Joe yet this round. Well, I'll have to try that Kamen Rider game out then. Which what riders are in it that you can play as? I remember wasting a lot of quarters on this game on Chrysalid. I mean, if I can play as Hongo or as O's, um, then I'd have a lot of fun with that Rider game. O's is in it. Great. That's awesome. I like Double and Zero One also, so that's cool. I'll have to check that out for sure. I haven't played as Mai yet. Do I keep putting her as my? I keep making her my striker. Gosh, I hate this guy. Thanks, Moral. Appreciate it. See how this goes. Good grief. Hate this guy. You know, you just kind of grab you out of nowhere like that. Ugh. I did not mean to pick Rio. Oh well. Whoops.
Round one. 目に焼き付けて死ぬがいい。ファイト。
Oh my gosh. All right. Guess a Shoto clone was just what I needed. Wish that Arcade 1-Up leak had been right for next year. It would have been really cool. And maybe they still will be able to do something with SNK, but it would have been cool if they did a Big Red XL for SNK and were able to put some online play in the games. That'd be my dream cabinet, probably. Well, one of my dream cabinets. When I filled out the survey, I told them my dream cabinet was Capcom vs. SNK 2. I don't know if Arcade 1-Up will ever be able to make that cabinet, but that would be really awesome if they did. I don't know what all they'd put in it besides CVS and CVS 2, but it would be cool. What else should we play around with? Play some Gradius. That's no good. Hold on, I'm resetting. I'm better than that, come on. It's just been a while. I actually prefer the NES version of this game to the arcade version. I'm not as good at the arcade version. I've never beaten this game. I've gotten really close. There was a tournament sponsored by I think it was actually held by the Southern Fried Gaming Expo, but it was at a convention. Oh gosh, stupid rock. It was at a convention in South Carolina that I went to, and the prize was an NES Classic. I already had an NES Classic, but I won it for my nephew. I say won it, I won the competition. I actually learned how to play this game specifically for that competition, because I wasn't as good at Gradius before that. I just spent a lot of time on it. Actually, I think I played it on my NES Classic that weekend to prepare, since I knew what the tournament was on. It's tough if you die early and you don't keep all your power-ups to that point. And I'm proud to say that I did not cheat to get as far as I did in the tournament. One of the guys playing in the tournament, who was good, he was using the Konami code. So I did not do that. I'm thinking about doing it right now because this is irritating. I'm probably just going to die out. see if I can stay alive up here. It's not as easy without my options, but I might be able to survive. Good. Anyway, my options and my shield, though, works a lot better. Can't really damage this guy until the light turns blue in the middle there. But I don't think I'm going to kill him, unfortunately. Alright. Ah, maybe I should have done shields before options there. Oh well, not my best game. Ninja Gaiden's always fun. I haven't done it in a long time, but I have beaten Ninja Gaiden before, and Ninja Gaiden 2. I guess when I was really trying to beat Ninja Gaiden, the first time I ever beat it, I put a lot of time and effort into learning what I needed to do, but for some reason now whenever I get to the last level, I don't remember what my game plan is. So I haven't beaten it in a while. I just hate that last level so much. Just so many enemies coming at you in that level. Don't want that. Ninja Gaiden 2 also took me a long time to be able to beat. And then I've never beaten Ninja Gaiden 3. I've tried. I just hate that the difficulty is so high on that game. They made it harder in America on 3. They actually, normally, in Ninja Gaiden, normally your health is different. Oh gosh. Anyway, they made it where you took double damage in the American version of Ninja Gaiden 3, and also they didn't give you infinite continues. In the original version of Ninja Gaiden 3 in Japan, you did get infinite continues just like every other Ninja Gaiden game, but for whatever reason, they wanted to make it harder on the American kids, so you didn't get the infinite continues, and you did not get the correct damage. And trust me, it is not an easy game, so it's sorely missed when you don't have that at your disposal. Ooh, I don't have enough power. No. I don't need it to be. The main thing to remember in this game is to not stop moving. And when you get the spin move, don't lose it. Grief, I'm getting hit by everybody right now. There's only one level you cannot get the spin move in. Might be this one. Gosh. Oh. Might be this level. I can't remember. But you can continue as much as you need to, which is nice. There's some other powers and things you can do in I keep missing that dude on the pillar. But yeah, even though you have other powers and stuff in other games that make them different than this in a way, I think this is my favorite of the original Ninja Gaiden games. I've actually never beaten any of the newer games. I've played them. I've never played them all the way through for whatever reason. I remember one of the reasons I got into the Dead or Alive games was because when I first played Dead or Alive 2, I realized that Ryu Hayabusa was in it. That was close. He's not too difficult to defeat. Maybe 2 levels you can't get the spin attack in. Ugh. Probably playing this at 12:15 in the morning isn't doing me any favors either. I was trying to jump back over and get that spider. Never mind. Grief. All these stupid birds. It's not good. Oh, there we go. Ooh, I really don't want that. Ugh. I don't know why I keep missing that jump. I'm really not doing good on that jump. I mean, clearly I'm not getting to the edge enough. There we go. I thought I had that. Oh, gosh. Die. I think there's a life thing here somewhere. That's not it. That's not either. Oh. Nope. Just the boss. Which boss is this? Oh, this is pretty easy. This is definitely doable. Okay, I got the glitch again where we got extras. That's not supposed to happen. This happened to me one time when I played this. I think last time I played. I'd never seen this happen before. Generally, if you duck down by these pillars, you can just keep slashing and you'll get them, but sometimes they can still end up getting you. Just be careful. Takes a lot of patience. Oof. Yeah, like I said, sometimes you'll get a rogue one jumping and they'll end up hitting you anyway. Awesome. Hey, we did it. Yes, it is late. But I was just finishing up a stream, I think, with this game. Haven't streamed on YouTube before, so this is a new experience if you're coming into this late. This is the first time I've streamed on here. Had more people pop in tonight than when I stream on Twitch, so I might start streaming on here instead. Oh, I thought there was a bat there. Must be thinking of another jump. That was almost bad. Oh, it's this one. Great. Oh, it's health. That was good. Darn. I believe the second game was a little more forgiving than this one. It was a little easier than this one, but 3 is terrible. That's probably the hardest one. And I accidentally picked up a Ninja Star instead of my spin move, so that's bad. I don't remember if another one drops. I cannot believe I was able to hit that bat and not get knocked out of the sky. I thought I was facing the other way. Ugh. I should have used the spin attack. Darn it. I'd like to be good at this game again. Used to be good at it. I cannot believe I pulled that off. I'll take it. Stupid jetpack ninjas. Ugh. Oh, of course. Alright, next game over, I'm quitting Ninja Gaiden. In fact, this might be the last thing I play tonight, if you're watching. We'll try to live stream sometime next week. Just play something. I don't know what I'll play. If anybody has things they would like me to play, just let me know. Oh my gosh. Oh, nice. Oh. Alright. Well, that's going to do it for tonight. Thanks for joining me on my first YouTube live stream. I will do more in the future. I hope you've enjoyed this short one, and I'll catch you in the next video. Have a good night.